Yeah.
We go. Last time we left off, the party had secured passage to Eel Island from a salty sea dog by the name of George, and you had commandeered Diego Espinar's boat to brave the reef and had made it surprisingly easily to the island of eels, Las Aguilas.
Yes.
When you had arrived on the beach, after strolling down the beach to climb up the rough-hewn stairs, you had spotted some of the dead fish on the beach were twitching, and in further inspection, all of the fish began writhing and mouthing strange warnings, which was rather ominous. You ventured south onto the island and encountered a cottage in which lived three young ladies by the name of Eva, Liz, and Anna.
Yes, I remember their names.
You explained that they told you that you wouldn't be getting any they wouldn't sorry they told you that they were waiting for supplies from Diego, and when you informed them that they wouldn't be getting any, Wade the Bloodcurrent instructed them to pack their things and be ready on your return to leave the island for good. You then ventured to the west and encountered an undead ogre, which you did battle with, and were victorious, and have made it onto the western peninsula, following the path south towards the cave in which the auntie of the three ladies in Eel Cottage is waiting.
Okay.
All right. Suppose we should just carry on then, shouldn't we?
Can we see if there's any alternate routes? Can we have a little goosey gander?
Okay. Yeah, you can make a perception check. There are several animal trails, or what you presume to be animal trails, heading directly west towards the hills, but no trails that you can see apart from the one that you are following at the moment.
Oh. Okay.
It kind of
What do
feels
you
like
reckon, guys?
we've hit like one of the biggest obstacles already. In
What
fact,
the old?
I can't even remember what we're. So hang on, we came across the here. I know there's some booty the south of the island, but
Yeah,
what did
you were told that the cave was to the west.
what did the instructions say? It said west of the cottage, and then where?
And then
Oh,
follow
yeah.
south to the cave.
Oh, okay, fine. Well, I think we should just go south from here. Follow this
That
trail
sounds good
down.
to me.
Yeah,
Okay.
south.
So, after an hour or two's march down the coastal path, watching the storm waves roll into the bay to your right, the path ends on a steep cliff. Below is a cave opening to the sea, in which waves are rolling in. make a perception check.
An active one. Do
Yeah.
I do another one?
No, actually, who's got the highest passive perception?
Jimmy's got 13.
Yeah, so it's not difficult to spot. So at least Tavron would have spotted, and I think Creamy's got 13 as well. Would have spotted a smaller entrance above the cliff, adjacent to you, that descends south towards the main entrance of the cave. So the main entrance of the cave seems fairly difficult to get to, almost unreachable. You'd have to descend quite a enormous cliff, and there's no dry land, and that it seems on that cave entrance. You'd have to swim into it.
Oh.
Whereas the path that into the entrance adjacent to you is dry, as far as you can see, albeit pitch black.
I propose we follow the path of least resistance, boys.
Yes, there's no way I'm getting down there.
No, let's go around.
Bugger that. You could just jujitsu down it, can't you? Correct.
Kurek's feeling a little bit quiet. Oh wait, hang on, I'm Tavron, aren't I? Not Kurek. So confusing.
Who's going to be Creamy?
He'll
Tom,
probably-
do you want to be Creamy? Or Joe? Either
I
or.
don't think I can do cream.
We'll give it a go. We'll do it.
Well, it's you don't need to do the voices mainly. It's mainly just for someone controlling the tokens.
Cool. Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay.
Don't expect me to sing a song though.
Right. So you descend. What's your marching order into the cave?
Can anyone see in dark?
Tavron has the best dark vision. He's got 120 foot.
I've got 60 foot, so yeah.
I have a candle.
I'll go first because I think I've got the most hit points.
Okay.
And then
Can you
just
see?
Tavron. No, but I can take a fair
I'm
old
gonna-
whack.
Do you want a candle?
I think I've got a torch in my pack, but you keep the candle for yourself.
I like this candle.
Oh, it seems awfully dark in here, boys. How about a song to cheer us up, Creepy?
Okay. So so Wade first.
I
Then
thought I was
Tavron.
first. No, it was me
Oh,
first.
sorry, no. Morglath first.
Then
How many hit
Tavron.
points do you have, Tom? Out of interest.
Do I have?
Yeah,
I have 18 hit points.
yeah.
Then
I'll go
Tavron.
first.
How
Then
many do you have?
Wade.
25.
Oh my god.
And then I guess Creamy, and you can rearrange these if you want. And Kurak. So just some information before we carry on the new tokens. So you should see you have a health bar,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
but you can't see everyone else's health bar. Is that right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's correct.
Yeah.
What, 16? 18, 16,
So
0.
if you click on your token, you see three numbers come up.
Yep.
Those are your hit points on the left, your armor class in the green one in the middle, and your initiative modifier on the right. If you modify
Alright.
these numbers on your token, it will modify your player, your character sheet. And likewise, if you modify your character sheet, it will modify the numbers on your token.
Oh, excellent.
Cool.
Very good.
Mm.
Also,
I like
when
I
you
can see the characters.
also when you highlight, if you select your token you'll see in the top left corner
Abilities.
there's abilities, innate, and skills.
Mm-hmm.
Abilities is rolling an abilities roll, like strength, dexterity, intelligence, just a straight ability, and it adds your modifiers from your character sheet. Initiative is rolling an initiative roll, and skills rolls like acrobatics or stealth or something. So it just means you don't have to go into your character sheet to do those things now.
That's
Oh,
much better.
excellent.
Skills.
God, I expect it to be fast-paced from now on then.
Okay, so after that small sidetrack, so you are in a narrow tunnel, which is pitch black and descends gradually into a larger chamber in front of you, covered in moss and seaweed and algae. You can hear, not the rain anymore. You can hear rolling waves ebbing and flowing, and in fact you can hear a splash in front of you, and those of you with dark vision can see there is a pool in this first chamber that occasionally splashes as a wave rolls in and crashes against the rocks and slowly rolls back again. Beyond it, another tunnel descends into the depths of darkness beyond even Tavron's dark vision.
Should we press on then, boys?
Yes.
Let's have a little look.
What's this pool here? Can we investigate it? Or is that... Oh, that's what you're just describing, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's full of dark water that's it seems fairly deep, and it is the waves are rolling in and out, so the water level rises, almost spilling over the edges of the pool, and then lowers as the waves roll back out of the cave. But it's always full.
Alright. Oh, Dave's just
Let's hope
joined.
the tide's going out.
Good point.
Powerhouse?
Oh, creamy! Right.
We
Okay.
Creamy.
control your own character now.
We've entered the cave.
Sorry, I've fallen asleep for a little bit.
You were going to sing us a song.
Oh,
Oh,
To lighten the mood and the cave.
So you enter a larger chamber. This one has a number of stalactites and stalagmites, almost touching, some descending from the roof, some rising up. And there's another larger pool, again similar to the first, water rising and lowering as waves crash into the cave system, and it's splashing and almost spilling over the sides. Make a... well, no. Yeah, carry on.
Why is there a skull
gonna-
in this room?
Yeah, there's a small skull in the corner.
I'm doing a perception check. 15.
You notice that there's a skull in the corner.
I'm going to investigate the skull.
Hey guys, there's a skull over there. Oh, you already over
Wait,
there.
let me have a good look at this thing.
Where's Creamy?
I'm coming. I didn't.
2.
Yeah, it's a skull.
That's not a skull, that's a rock.
Creamy, just to take you through the new tokens quickly.
Yep.
So you notice you've got a health bar.
No.
Oh, it's because I can control Creamy at the moment.
Oh, you.
Oh, can I? If I turn it off. Hold on. There you go. I'll put Creamy back in the world again.
Yeah.
There you go. Can you see your health bar now? Yeah.
Yep.
And if you click on your token, you see 3 buttons come up.
Yep.
The 12 is your hit points.
Yep.
The green one is your AC.
Yep.
And the blue one is your initiative modifier.
Okay.
So when you roll initiative, it'd be 1d20 plus yours is 2.
Okay. Yep. Yep.
And also, you'll see in the top left corner, there's 3 buttons that come up.
Yes.
Abilities rolls an ability check for your character, so like a strength check or a dexterity check or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Skills rolls a skill like acrobatics or stealth or something like that. And initiative rolls your initiative. And it's all of this is linked to your character sheet. So if you change any numbers on your token, it will automatically change your character sheet for you. And vice versa. If you change your character sheet, it will automatically change your token.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. Who drew that little skeleton? Quite good.
Thank you very much.
I like that.
Yeah, I like that.
Incredibly difficult to get rid of. Anyway.
Many bones.
So what are you doing?
So I tried to investigate this skull and I got a 2, so I'd probably see nothing.
No.
Did Creamy do it? Or
10.
10. All
Roll
you can
10.
tell is that. Oh,
I've got 11. Not much better.
I'll do Tavron as well. Hold on. 14 for Tavron.
yeah. So you're fairly sure that, given that there's no other bones around, and it's sort of placed on a position on the cave floor where it's raised on a slight pinnacle of like a broken off stalagmite. It's definitely been placed there rather than it having been the remains of someone that died here.
Where do you think the rest of them is, boys and girls?
Does it matter?
Well, we're in a cave with a dead body. I think it does matter.
Could have been one of
Aren't
these
you meant to be an investigator?
Neolithic could be an artifact.
Neolithic?
Maybe I'll investigate the age of the skull. Can I do that?
No.
Yeah, make a nature check.
Nature.
So you can do this from your initiative, from your skills roll, by the way. You know, button up the top.
Strong 6.
It's difficult to tell. It's difficult to age the skeleton, the skull. You've got no real idea about whether this was. It's obviously not very recent, like last
There's
Wednesday.
no flesh on it.
Yeah, there's not really any flesh on it. Maybe a bit of dried flesh, but you've got no idea if this is a few months or a few centuries old.
Oh.
Can I go into the water and have a look round? I mean, how deep is it?
Yeah,
Like when I step in.
Have you got dark vision?
Step in possibly. Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, it's deeper than you. It's probably about 10, 15 foot deep. And there's a tunnel that extends forward. below the water, fully
Oh.
submerged. And what you make a perception check.
Well, can any of you boys swim? I know my name's Creamy Bathwater, but
I can swim, but I can't see in the dark or underwater because I don't like to open my eyes.
Yeah, there are. As you look down the tunnel, you notice that there are
Oh my
several
god.
patches of seaweed, and drifting in those seaweed, almost enveloped in them, are what appear to be bodies.
Oh. I'll
Not
wait
sure.
here.
Yeah.
wait, is that your boyfriend?
Kurak, you're quite agile, aren't you? Or Tavron? You look like a brilliant swimmer. Very dexterous.
Tavron bravely steps up to the plate.
And you've got good dark vision too.
He swan dives in.
Okay. So at this point, we should work out how long people can hold their breath for.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There is a rule for this.
It's a constitution or something, isn't it? Modifier.
Oh, bloody hell, I hope not. It's on -1.
Oh god. That's what I had with my last character.
A creature can hold its breath for a number of minutes equal to 1 plus its constitution modifier for a minimum of 30 seconds.
Yeah, I can
So I
hold
can
my
do-
breath for 4 minutes.
I can hold it.
3
Does,
minutes.
does minus
3
count for
minutes.
anything negative?
It's a minimum of 30 seconds.
So it'd just be 30 seconds.
How much contribution does Tavron have?
He's got. Oh, he's -1 as well. Oh, hang on. No, I've got 3. I've got 3. So how long's that? Like 4 minutes, is it?
4 minutes, yeah.
Oh fuck it, I'll go in then.
But you can't see in the dark.
It doesn't matter. Morglath does a swan dive
I
in.
can see in the dark. I'll go in.
Why don't we all have a paddle?
We'll come back for Tavron because he can hold his breath for 30 seconds or die.
Yes, I'll wait here. You find the path. I can't see in the dark.
Right, should keep going. Drowning.
Can we have some stuff revealed?
So, oh yeah, sorry. So you, there's a tunnel heading to the west and a tunnel heading north.
I'm just gonna prod one of these bodies.
So you approach the body. It's milky white skin, sort of bloated and beginning to peel off, and it's covered in barnacles and seaweed and algae. It's very familiar to something you've seen before, in fact. You gingerly reach out and prod the body, and at that moment, the lids flick open, revealing white milky eyes, and it lunges out for you to try and grab you. So everyone, I need everyone to make an initiative roll. So if you click on your token and press initiative.
22.
Am I doing an initiative roll, considering I'm just waiting in the pool?
Yeah.
5.
17.
Maybe I shouldn't have prodded this guy in the anus. Bad things are happening.
Uh, okay. Let's have some appropriate music. Where's the battle music gone?
To battle. To victory.
You need to have some of that that album I recommended as like a horror movie scene.
Oh yeah.
Daughters.
So has everyone rolled initiative?
Oh,
Yeah.
does Tavron need to do it?
Yeah.
Okay. Do. Oh. Why did it come up as me? That's weird. It was 13 for him.
Okay, I can put him on. Is he already on the turn tracker?
No.
No.
He is.
I'll just do him. Where is he?
20.
13.
Oh.
And what were you, Morglath?
I'm already on there. 5.
Okay. Let me just consult this.
I don't know about you, but
So,
I'm bravely running away.
Where's my
I
zombies?
think we need to try and draw them out the water.
Hmm.
+13 +1. Oh, okay. So it goes out to reach you. Make a dexterity check.
Can I do that?
Acrobatics.
Sound skills, yeah?
Yep.
16.
Yeah. So it's quite slow and clumsy, and you easily manage to sort of swim out of the way just as this pallid, clawed hand reaches for you. Okay, so Korak is first.
Okay. Who have we got in each direction? I'm going to come back to here and engage with this one. I'm going to take a katana to it. So
That's a hit, yeah.
4. And then I'm going to do... I'll leave it at that, actually.
Okay. So your katana cuts through the water, and you slice into the pallid flesh. No blood comes out. It seems to have been drained of blood a long time ago. Instead, it's like cutting through rotten meat, and little flakes of decomposing meat just fill the water column.
Could I use it for rations?
I would recommend it.
Okay, I'll leave that. I think might go over.
Okay, so it is now Creamy.
Yep. So I think I'll sing a song.
Okay. It was beautiful.
I feel so inspired.
I'll give that power to Morglath Marlu.
Okay.
Excellent.
Oh, by the way, swimming is counts as difficult terrain, so you can only do 15 foot or 30 foot at your full whack. Every 1 foot of movement counts as 2 foot.
What does creamy singing give you again? What does inspiration do?
Gives
It
you
gives
a
you.
1d6, isn't it?
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Cool.
To any roll.
Yeah,
that
so you add it.
Okay.
You have to declare it beforehand or after the fact.
The creature can wait until after it rolls the d20 just to decide using the bardic inspiration die, but must decide before the DM says whether the roll succeeds or fails.
Okay.
Ah, cool. That's good.
Okay. I'll probably lance this chap in the face. I reckon. With my long sword.
That is a hit.
Yeah. Slash at the old neck.
Again, you hit the it slices easily through this like fetid meat, and your blade collides with the vertebral column, preventing you from severing the head. But it's sort of lopsided now.
Excellent.
Then it is Wade.
So I can swim into the dark murk where I can't see anyone and hold my breath, flailing wildly. Would I actually do that? Would I just wait? Would I just do nothing? Would I even know that they were under attack?
You can ready. Like if someone comes into his field of view, can he be ready so he attacks?
Yeah, you can hold an attack in case anything. So you can't really. Well, make a perception check to see if you have noticed that there's something going on in the water.
Oh, sorry, getting used to these things.
There's something happening. The water's become cloudy, and there's some sort of commotion going on. You can just see a few splashes coming up and bubbles coming up from the pool in front of you through the dim light, and you can hear something's going on, but you don't know what's happening really. You've got no idea.
All right, I know what I'll do. I will do this. Divine sense.
Well, yes, you sense 4 strong signals of undead creatures immediately in front of you in the water.
Well done.
Do I know their exact location?
Yes, you know their location.
I'm going in. Come, Tavron. How far can I go in difficult terrain? 15 foot.
Yeah.
No, that's not very far. I'm keeping my head above water at this point. Not holding my breath. I just entered the pool.
Okay, is that your go?
Yeah.
Tavaron.
So does Tavron know what's going on now? Has he been alerted to?
Well, Wade just said, "Come, Tavaron."
Tavron's got dark vision. Does that help at all?
Well, he'd need to be underwater to see what's going on under the water. At the moment, he can just see the top of the water.
There are
Alright.
undead fiends in here.
Right, he peeks his head under the water. See all the commotion.
Yeah, so he can see what's going on immediately. He's got like 120-foot dark vision, so he knows exactly what's going on.
He realizes he's got tiny lungs, so he steps back out of the water and readies his what's he got? His short bow outside the water, but that's his turn.
Okay, so this first zombie turns to face Morglath, almost. Its milky lids are now staring soullessly into your eyes.
So milky.
Milky Lids is Creamy Bathwater's pen name.
Okay. Okay.
Oh my god, yeah, that's a hit.
Deals 7 bludgeoning damage, 21 for a hit.
Yeah, okay. Cool, done.
It's not going to move. So the next one, which is this one, turns to face Creamy.
Oh no.
And attacks with its pussy, white-fleshed hands for a 13.
Yeah, a hit.
And deals 4 bludgeoning damage as it impacts, trying to scratch and claw at your face.
Oh, my throat!
What's a reaction? Is that something you have to use as an action, and it becomes a reaction on the next go round?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can hold your action, and that becomes a reaction. So for instance, Tavron's using a reaction. So if anyone in this turn moves up to emerge from that pool, he'll shoot them as a reaction.
Sure.
Immediately.
Okay. Very good.
Okay. So that's the end of Zombie the second. Zombie the third which is this one, isn't it? Is going to struggle to get free of the algae and seaweed that he's enveloped in.
Bloody hell.
And he does get free, and he's going to... He doesn't swim, really, but just walks along the bottom of the tunnel floor. His lungs and every ounce of space within the body is filled with water. And he walks... It's still difficult for him, so he walks 15 foot. 10. And Zombie the fourth.
Isn't he after me?
It's Morglath now.
Right. I'm gonna hit the one that's in front of me. With my. Do you have a flail? I imagine that wouldn't really work underwater. Is that the same in game? Or...
No, flail's fine. It's ranged weapons that have penalties underwater.
Okay.
Apart from a crossbow, a net, and something else.
Okay, so I'm going to flail this zombie. Oh my god. And I don't
That's
think I'm gonna waste the inspiration on this either. It's critical miss anyway, so.
well, there's no such thing as critical miss.
Oh, okay.
So you can add your thing to it if you want.
No, I don't
Do
think
it.
because I'd have to
'Cause
get
I
like
hit-
a 6, wouldn't I? It's
I
only a
hit
1d6.
13,
I've only got 6,
but if you added the 6 onto it,
but it's a 1d6 roll.
Yeah,
I think that's too
Okay.
risky.
you've probably got. I don't know. How hard are these things to hit?
Well, we don't know yet. I think I'll save it for when it's a bit closer.
Okay.
Now what do I do? Do I bravely run away and take the hit? No, I'll just stand ground. Okay, I'm done.
Okay, and Zombie the Fourth is again going to try and escape his bondage,
oh,
but this
Milky
time he
bondage.
fails. Is still bound. Okay, so round 2. Back to Kurak.
how long's it bound?
Each turn is 6 seconds, so it's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, is it? 9 times 6?
Almost a minute.
54 seconds. Oh. Okay. I'm going to slice at the one near me again.
Okay.
So that was 54 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, critical.
I'm not going to escape in the water.
And then I'm going to use flurry of blows to make 2 extra hits.
Flurry of
So I
blows
get
all over the
You
milky
damage
bits.
for Katana.
So 14.
Okay. On this one,
Yeah, the one that's 14 on that, and then I've done 2 arm strikes. An 8. Oh,
you
oh what?
your
God.
katana severs one of its arms immediately, and it just goes floating and descending onto the tunnel floor, being completely waterlogged and bloated. And with a couple of quick unarmed punches, its head also just detaches, and the body just crumbles to the floor.
So
And Bob's there, hovering above the floor eerily.
Just punching its corpse.
yeah. Nice.
Yeah,
Is that dead? Yes.
yeah.
Nice. So I've only got 1 key point left. Cool. Nice. Okay. That's.
So you're not
I'm
engaged
gonna-
with anything at the moment, so you can move.
I'm gonna go out the water to breathe. Then can I go back in?
You've only
Oh,
got 15 foot of movement, though.
So I can get just about to the edge of the water there. Okay. Cool.
So once you start suffocating, you don't die immediately. When a creature runs out of breath or is choking, it can survive for a number of rounds equal to its Constitution modifier, minimum of 1 round.
Oh god.
So, what's your Constitution modifier? So it, for instance, like Tavron's is shit. So as soon as he starts drowning, he'll, after 30 seconds, which is less than 1 round, he's got an additional round to. He's got a round from the point he starts choking to not die, to find some air. So basically, that works out as 30 plus 54
I
seconds.
can hold my breath for 3 minutes, but
Yeah. So And your Constitution modifier is +3, isn't it?
Mine's +3.
You've completely broken up, and it sounded like you were Stephen Hawking.
Oh. Is your Constitution modifier +3? Hello?
I think he's
Okay.
gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Clear
think
as day to me.
Joe's was 2.
Well, yeah, so you'd be 2 rounds.
Alright. So with 3, I'd get 4 minutes plus 3 rounds of 52 minutes. Bloody hell. Olympic. I'm just going to stay in the water. My new
Okay,
home.
well, I think that's Joe's go up. So,
Okay.
so it is
Yeah.
Creamy.
Oh,
Can you hear me again now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. Everything just went. That was it.
No problem.
Little bitch.
Little bits.
That's definitely a hit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
To his leg.
You slice straight clean through its leg, and it just goes floating away down the tunnel, propelled by the force of your blade. Are you
Yeah.
moving?
Nope. Stay there for now.
Okay. Wade.
These are too far away from me. I'm going to clamber out of this water and wait for them to come to me. By the time I get there, 54 seconds will have passed, and that's half my breath. So I'd have to go back instantly. And I wouldn't even get there. I would get to this like corridor bit.
So you're staying there, are you?
I've said here, as a reaction, I'm just
Yeah.
getting ready to whack with my sword.
Taveron.
Yeah, he's going to do the same.
Okay. That one's dead, isn't it? So we can get rid of him from the turn thing. So this one is going to attack Creamy again.
Oh no. Yes, hit.
Oh god.
2.
That's not too bad.
Yeah. Shit.
That's the end of that one's going. So this one is going to move and attack Morglath.
That's a hit.
So it does 3 damage, but 18
Okay.
attack.
Ooh, hurty.
Oh.
Again, it's tearing it, trying to impact you through your chest with its pallid arms. Morglath's going.
Okay, let's try the flail again on this one. Do, 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 do. Do you reckon that's a hit? I
Yeah.
could roll my
Yeah,
thing.
that's a hit.
Oh, brilliant. Perfect.
Because I hit with an 8.
Oh, right, okay. Awesome. Okay, damage 5. Can you, the inspiration, you can only add that to d20s, right? Can't add it to damage.
I think you can add it to damage as well, can't you?
Ooh.
Yeah,
You better check that.
Yeah, I think that's what I did last time.
can add its damage to it?
I'm just having a look.
No, I don't think you can. I think it's just a roll, not a.
Oh, damage is a roll.
No,
Bardic Inspiration.
it's for an ability check,
Oh, it
attack
rolls
roll,
a-
or saving throw.
Attack roll, yeah, or saving throw, not a damage roll.
God,
So yeah, it's
that's
only
fine.
a D20.
Oh, did I do it wrong last time?
We did it wrong last time. But it didn't matter, because you probably would have killed him anyway.
Yeah, I did need it.
Right, yeah, just take the 5 and I think I'll stand still.
Okay. Yeah, your flail impacts into the chest and it just caves in. The brittle bones beneath the flesh breaking immediately.
Tom, don't you have healing abilities?
Well, I can't cast any of my spells because I don't have any of the bloody components. I think I do have some healing things. I'll look to see what I need. Is anyone injured?
Yes.
Quite injured.
Yeah.
Okay. So this zombie is going to try and get free again,
I want to break free.
which it succeeds in doing. And it's going to advance on Creamy.
Oh,
No.
right.
You guys need to get out of the water.
Dave's would have to disengage 2 zombies.
Yeah.
Which I fear may kill him.
If only we knew someone with healing abilities in the group.
Yeah.
Who's not afraid of water.
All we've seen is Tom like splash around in a pool of it and then get back out again.
I thought you guys were going to like pull back to us,
Yeah, I want to.
where there wasn't the urgent. I thought you were going to run out of breath quite soon.
I've
I
got
do
7
think-
minutes.
Okay,
How long
beginning
do
of
you
the
get?
third round.
Oh dear.
So, Korak.
Okay, I'm going to dive back in and attack the one that's next to old Gigantor. Oh,
It's a miss, I'm afraid.
it would have been a good hit as well.
Is that you, over?
Yeah, that's pretty much all I can do.
Creamy.
Okay,
Can Creamy disengage from 2 people?
Trouble.
Yeah. How are they looking? Is the one that I've been hitting close to death?
One of them looks very close to death. The one that's just engaged you is obviously untouched.
Yeah.
You can use the disengage action, I think, to disengage from all of them.
Yeah.
bravely run away.
Yeah. I might not live through to.
Yeah.
But
If
then
you
I
use the
might-
disengage action, your movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks for the rest of the turn.
Okay. I'll do that then. I will disengage.
So you can still move 15 foot.
Okay.
Hang on.
Okay.
Go for it.
Wade.
Right.
Who lost?
How much can I travel on land?
You can. So you have to skirt around the thing, remember? So it'll be at least 20 foot to get over here. You can travel 30 foot on land.
So 20. Ugh. Stop making this harder. So I think that's
I think that's 15.
15.
Yeah.
And then I could do another 15.
Yeah. Not underwater though. Underwater you can do another 7.
I have to physically touch someone to heal them.
Okay, you're underwater.
Can you use your action to acrobatic jump into the water? Can't you jump?
Or I could dive in.
Yeah, but it still costs you movement.
Is it movement jump like?
Would be an
Would that-
action, wouldn't it? Or maybe a bonus action.
I mean, if
Would-
I was doing on land, I could do the just running as my whole action. And can you move 60 foot?
Yeah. So if you're just moving this, okay, yeah. So you've moved 15 foot on land, which means you've got 45 foot left. So yeah, I think you'll be able to cover that distance then.
So I can get here,
You can get there, yeah.
but I won't be able to do my healing
Right.
unless it's bonus action. Or something.
You've actually still got 5 foot left, I think, after this. Yeah, so you're up to them, but you can't use your healing action.
Yeah, it's an action.
Well,
Well, I've got 5 foot left.
Yeah.
Well,
Start swimming back.
he can only go 2.5 foot back, like.
I just stay here and can I do a reaction thing if I'm
No,
engaged?
that
Oh.
counts as an action.
So yeah, I'm just in position,
Okay.
blocking the exit.
Tavron.
Oh. What can Tavron actually
Tavron's got
do?
a short bow.
So
you can
could
shoot
he?
them from range.
What's the kind of do you just have disadvantage underwater? How does that work?
I think as long as it's in the short range, there's no disadvantage. I think it works just normally.
45 foot.
A ranged weapon attack automatically misses a target beyond the weapon's normal range.
Oh, yeah, it's got up to 80 foot range, so he can hit it from here. He's jumped in the water.
So with the normal range, the attack roll has disadvantage unless the weapon is a crossbow, a net, or a weapon that is thrown like a javelin. So he's got a
Okay.
crossbow, hasn't he?
No, he's got a short bow, but I'll do disadvantage. And I'll go for
Yeah.
the one that's next to Kurak.
Okay,
Ooh, good roll. 11.
that's a hit.
Oh, 9. Oh, it's me. Why is it counting as... there's actually him, but it's just saying my name.
Oh, shall I? Is it? It might be using your. Oh no, it's probably not, is it?
No, it's fine. It just...
+5, yeah. No, it's using his modifiers. He's got a +5 dexterity.
Nice.
He's got 20 dexterity. It's ridiculous.
How's he got 20 dexterity?
He rolled amazingly well.
I rolled rubbish. 20. Oh,
He has got -1 on strength and -1 on constitution, though.
yeah, he's pretty amazing at stuff.
Out of nowhere, in pitch black, you see this arrow whoosh through the water column and just pierce completely the skull of this zombie next to Kurak. And Kurak, you just watch as this zombie suddenly has an arrow through its head.
Did he die?
No, he's still alive.
Oh, shit. Also, Tavron just gets out of the water. Or he's got his head above water, so he's not drowning.
Yeah, he can just float at the top. Okay,
Oh,
so
God.
it is... Which zombie is this?
It highlights them if you hover over
Yeah.
in turn order, which is quite useful.
So it's the one still in.
Yeah. So he needs to make a dexterity check to try and get free.
She's
which
still
he
not free.
succeeds.
Oh.
And he's going to move here. And that's his go. So he's engaged with Creamy.
Yay.
The next one is going to attack Kurak.
Bring it on. Oh god, he brought it.
An 18, which I
Hit.
presume is a hit. 3 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. And then it is Morglath.
Let's try the old Oh, hang on. 1D. Oh, one character. That's fine. All right. Let's try the old flail again. 13.
That's a hit. Which one are you hitting?
The one next to me.
Yeah.
6 damage.
Another impact on the chest, and most of its ribs are caved in. You can see inside it now. It's very damaged, but still alive.
Oh my god.
Okay. This Zomba is going to move 15 foot.
Oh, poor creep, you just got away.
And it's going to attack Creamy.
No.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
It's a miss.
A miss! Its white arms come out for you, looking to ring around your neck, but you manage to just duck out the way. Okay. 4th round, so 3 times 54, 162 divided by 60. You've been under there for 2.7 minutes.
Okay.
I went back out, back down again, so
Okay,
I did
yeah.
1 round.
Kurak.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
hack
mine's
away
just
at
one
this
round.
one again. 40.
That's a hit.
God be gone.
7.
Yeah. You slice it clean in half.
I go from the groin up to the head.
Okay. You've still got movement if you want to use it. You're not engaged with anything.
I can go back to the here again. Cool, so I breathe again. Oh, I can't breathe there, can I?
No, you need to be at least 1 square over.
Okay. That's all I can do.
Okay. Creamy.
Yep.
Your go.
Well, fuck it.
You could disengage again. You
Nope.
can move through your like friendly squares.
No, I'm feeling confident now.
Okay.
Feeling good.
How many hit points do you have?
Oh, I can do cure wounds on myself.
Oh,
Oh.
Do you have it prepared though?
do you have
No.
things for it?
Oh, good hit. Then.
That's a definite hit. Which one are you going for? The weak
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
This one.
Yes.
Most of it is cut open and exposed now, but it's still alive.
Oh,
Okay, and I take it you're not moving.
No.
Wade.
So who has the most hit points?
I'm in pretty good shape.
You're
alright.
drowning now, by the way. I think, aren't you?
Who?
Wade the blood current.
What?
How many?
No. I've got 1 Constitution modifier,
Oh,
So you
okay.
get 2
so-
minutes.
Yeah.
2 minutes. So I can do this round and then hit back. I'm going to go 5 foot to this square. And I'm going to where is it? Lay on hands. Lay my hands on Creamy's thigh.
Creamy thigh.
So you can
Gonna
restore
cost ya.
to 10 hit points.
Yeah, well, I'm going to give him all 10
Him.
because. Sorry. Just because
Did you just misgender me, Wade?
I've just given you. I've just healed you. Do I have any movement left, or is that it? Can I not do anything?
Yeah. You moved 5 foot, so you've still
Yeah.
got 10 foot left.
Okay. I haven't. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to move 10 foot over here.
So I get 10. Oh.
Yeah. Giving you 10 life.
Okay, things are looking less dire now. I thought Creamy might die there.
So did I for a bit.
And she would have died, she wouldn't have gone unconscious, because she would have drowned.
Oh,
Oh, it's close. Well, it's still close. I mean, she still might not live.
Okay, Taveron.
I'll get a good shot in.
He goes for the weak-looking one, which I think
okay,
is
yeah.
the one above.
Yes, it is the one above.
Short bow with disadvantage. 17.
That's a hit.
Would have been a
It's so
critical.
good.
8 damage.
Yeah, another arrow straight through the head, and it just comes off very brain dead style.
Excellent.
I kick ass for the Lord.
That's called for divine intervention.
Why haven't I been using lines from that?
Okay. So, is that Taveron's go?
Yes.
So, that one's dead. That one's dead. So it's Morglath now.
I will step forward and attack this next one.
Okay.
Weirdly, I can't actually move my character anymore. Oh, I can do it on this screen. It's fine. Okay. Let's go with the old flail again. 25 critical.
Yep, that's definitely a hit.
7 plus 4, 11 damage.
You again cave in this chest, and the impact is so hard that you actually see some ribs, broken ribs, erupting from the back of the thing.
Brutal.
But it's still standing. Okay. Then it's its go. It's going to retaliate in kind.
It's hit.
Whoa.
It's a big hit.
21 for 6 damage.
Okay. Felt that.
That'll be its go. So top of round 5. So you've been under here for 3.6 minutes now.
Right.
But
Which
mine's just under 2 minutes. Because I
Yeah.
came much later, didn't I?
Does that factor in the people that have died, so they don't take up 6 seconds?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, no, they are not. So it's less time now, isn't it?
It's probably about like 3 minutes or so.
Yeah, it's probably about 3 minutes. I'm just trying to, for the life of me, make a timer calculator that adds the seconds as you go along, but it's really difficult.
Yeah, effort as well.
Okay, correct.
Okay, so I've been down here for 2 minutes.
So if you move 5 foot back, you can rise to the surface and take a breath.
Okay, I've taken a breath.
You got any ranged
Yeah.
weapons?
Got a dart. I'll try it.
Throw a dart underneath. It's like the shittest stat.
Okay, I'm back under. I'm going to throw a dart. Do I have to do it at disadvantage?
What's the range on it?
I'm not totally sure, actually.
It should be in range, I would have thought.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh.
That's a miss, unfortunately. The
Yeah,
dart
it's-
just floats through the water incredibly slowly, coming to rest on the floor of the submerged tunnel, like a perfectly landing aeroplane.
I swim down and pick it up again.
Yeah, it's like 15 foot away from you, though.
Oh.
Okay, so it's Creamy.
We've got like 4 chances to kill this guy now. Please let us kill him. So hurt.
Yeah,
That's a hit.
sweet.
That's a big hit.
Oh,
It's looking very damaged now.
oh my god.
You've
stop
removed
going.
another limb, one of the legs. It's just sort of floating there with one leg doing a precarious balance.
He's taken 19 damage, that one.
Okay, Wade.
Can I throw a javelin and then run back?
Yeah. You have to do it with, well, it'd be disadvantage anyway because you can't see, and it's disadvantage because you're underwater.
But I can divinely sense them.
Yeah. Okay.
You could move and then throw it though.
Or you can throw it and move. It doesn't. You don't need to do it in any particular order.
But like to get, because he can't see, can he, at the moment?
Oh yeah. So you need to move. You can move sideways behind Kurak, and
Yeah.
then you'd be able to hit him.
Sideways. What, here?
No, I mean, if you move left, then it's only 5 foot to that diagonal square.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or here?
No,
Yeah.
yeah, where you are there, you can hit him from there.
Okay. Good.
What's the range on the javelin?
I'm just looking that up.
I think they might not suffer from disadvantage, javelins.
Oh, really?
Let me just
Yeah.
check.
I think that's what you said earlier.
3120.
Yeah, javelins are fine, so it's normal hit, but you've got disadvantage anyway because you're. Oh no, you're divinely sensing them. Yeah, I'll let
Yeah.
you throw it normally.
May my divine sense make this javelin aim true.
Hold on, how long does divine sense last for?
Forever.
Until the end of your next turn.
Oh, so it's run out.
It's run out, yeah. So disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Okay.
May Torm make my aim true.
I need to find a javelin. Oh, here it is.
It's a hit.
Nice. Nice.
Hooray!
It's got to be gone now. He must only have like 1 hit point left, surely.
For
Yeah.
11. And the javelin impales the thing, and it stumbles for a moment on its one leg, and then floats back horizontally, defeated.
Hey.
I need to get some more javelins.